Hello, my name is Julio Adrian Longoria. Today is February 28, 2026. It is 12:43 p.m. Central Time. This assignment is for CPMT 2433 TY1 Computer Integrated Hybrid course. This video will summarize briefly Chapter 3 labs from 3.1 to 3.7. I'm going to go ahead and start with 3.7 and kind of work my way upward. So let's start here and go to settings. Select your server, settings, and you're presented with hardware and management options. So you can make changes to BIOS, and changes to the RAM, processors, hard drives. You could add a new one, inspect a current one, DVD drive, either virtual or physical. And this is SI controller to add a new hard drive or shared drive. Legacy network adapter, which touches on 3.2. You have your internal switch, external switch. The differences is external switches connects to the VM's to the physical network through the host physical network interface card. And this gives the VM the same kind of network presence as other devices on the local area network. And for internal switches created a network-only based between the host and its VMs with no connection to a physical local area network. So that would be the difference between the two. Checkpoints. We're talking here 3.6. You have your production checkpoints and standard checkpoints. Production uses backup technology in the guest operating system to create data consistent checkpoints that don't include information about running applications. And standard checkpoints create application consistent checkpoints that capture the current state of applications. So I'm going to use the production checkpoint as an example, but I will explain the differences between both. I have my virtual machine here. So with a standard checkpoint, I would type this phrase on notebook, and the VM would be able to create a checkpoint containing the text. However, considering that we're working with a production checkpoint, so I'm going to close this, save, right click, delete, empty. Then upon deleting the file, I can apply the checkpoint. One thing I need to note for the PXE boot, right here you're given the option for F12. Upon clicking on F12, that will bring up the PXE boot, which falls under the WDS deployment. So with WDS deployment, boot images start the installation process. Installs images containing actual OS files. PXE boots client machines to load the boot image over the internet network and begin deployment. So, however, due to the time constraints for this video, I will not be demonstrating the process for the PXE boot, but in a nutshell, that's basically what it is. So notice here, after applying the production checkpoint, open the file. Notice that there is no text. Any changes made to the document should appear here. So my original sentence would appear on screen with a standard checkpoint. So, how to install Hyper-V Manager, and this will also touch on 3.2 and 3.3. And we've already discussed briefly 3.4. As you can see, we have Hyper-V and WDS installed here. To add these roles and features, go through the installation process, and from here you can select Hyper-V and also select Windows Deployment Services. Also, just to note, make sure that these two options, Deployment Server and Transport Server, are also checked. And then continue with the installation process until it completes. And you could load these tools via the tools menu option here, and load up Hyper-V Manager, which is already running, and the deployment services templates. Let's say I want to export virtual machine 1. I would go to this folder, C VMs templates. This is where the templates will be saved. So once upon creating a template, if you want to import the virtual machine, this is what I was trying to do. So you would go to VMs and make sure to go into this folder and select folder next, and you'll see that VM1 template is shown here, and choose import type. You got your options here, but if you're just making a copy of the VM, go with this option, and then click finish upon clicking next and viewing the summary screen. Another thing, and this was fall with 3.3 sysprep, which is located in C Windows 32 sysprep folder, and then your executable here. So with these configurations, system preparation tool prepares the machine hardware for independence and cleanup. Basically, you're just gonna refresh the OS. Also, I will not demonstrate the overall process due to time constraints. Let me see. Here we go. So this is your Windows Deployment Services window, and then you can manage your installation images. As you can see, when creating a VM, I used the server in 2019 standard server for installation, and you can manage the boot images. We have Microsoft set up 64-bit here. You have your drivers, any devices can be managed here, and that is the purpose for Windows Deployment Services. I'll go ahead and stop here. This has been a overview providing the most details as I could regarding Chapter 3 Labs 3.1 through 3.7.